won't stop till I hear him say,
Warning: the information that we convey in these videos and the content on this page simply provides general consumer information. It is not legal advice or regulatory guidance. It is not intended to sway your personal bias in any way. We are simply just relaying information already available to the general public. We highly suggest you do your own research and draft your own opinion on the topics disclosed in this video breakdown. Without further ado, sit back, relax, enjoy this video breakdown, and if you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, consider doing so now. Okay, what is going on, CYPRX advanced YouTubers? Welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. I hope that everybody had an amazing weekend. I know I sure did. I took some time off, went camping with some buddies of mine. However, and unfortunately, I did come back a little bit sick. It was freezing cold where we went camping at. So I do apologize if I start hacking and coughing or I sound a little bit congested in this video breakdown. But in today's video breakdown, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going over some Hbar price action. I'm going to be talking to you guys about some buy limits that I have set on Hbar that I had announced to the general public ahead of time, and as well to the CYPRX students ahead of the curve, where price action was at, what price action is doing currently, and what it is that I'm looking to do in the market surrounding Hbar. Then we're also going to be talking about some fundamentals surrounding the Federal Reserve that just came out recently. If you guys enjoy video breakdowns like this, make sure that you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We do appreciate the love and support. We're almost at 10,000 subs, and when we reach that level, we will be doing a CYPRX giveaway. Again, we do appreciate the love and the support. So without further ado, let's sit back, relax, and enjoy this video breakdown. Before we get into the technical analysis surrounding Hbar, I just wanted to cover this FUD article because it is literally, I really truly don't understand how people don't see how jacked up the government gay system is. Okay, I said that in Pig Latin because I don't want to get monetized on YouTube, but you get what I'm saying. The GOV, okay, they are jacked up, and I have no idea why more people are questioning this, writing this, right? It's insane, the manipulation. So here's an article, the Daily Huddle. Let me stop my rant. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay. Do not get flooded out of the market, ladies and gentlemen. Understand that these individuals do not have it out for your best interest to make a decent living by investing in up-and-coming new technology. Okay, they're going to tell you that it's worthless. They're going to tell you not to do your research. They're going to tell you to avoid it at all costs because you're going to lose your money, right? They're using this whole FTX plague as a massive catalyst to FUD retail investors out. Well, if you had been watching this YouTube channel and others like mine who had been warning you all to self-custody your cryptocurrency assets and get them off of exchanges who don't care about you to begin with, then you wouldn't have fallen victim to this whole entire FTX collapse. My portfolio is good. Majority of people at CYPRX, on the CYPRX community, our portfolios are sound. And I'm not trying to compare myself or say that it's not, devastating that it happened, because it is, but you can protect yourself in these markets, ladies and gentlemen, by just simply doing your research. It's not hard to do, okay? And if you're not taking it upon yourself as a mature adult to preserve your capital, then when your capital is robbed from you, again, because these markets do not move in tandem with you or with your current decision-making, they move against you 90% of the time, then you have nobody else to blame but yourself at the end of the day. So check this article out. Sorry that I went on that rant. I've seen so much devastation surrounding this whole FTX collapse. It's sad at the end of the day, but you could have protected yourself if you were a part of the rug pull via the FTX collapse, okay? Fed president says entire notion of crypto is nonsense following the controversial implosion of FTX. What are you on drugs? The president of the Federal Reserve Bank of Minneapolis says that the whole notion of let me restart that. The president of the Federal Reserve Bank of Minneapolis says that the whole notion of digital assets can be discarded following the collapse of prominent crypto exchange platform FTX. The Fed president, Neil Kashkari, what an interesting name, says there is corruption in the crypto market that won't end with the downfall of FTX, as the entire industry is nonsense and has no real life use cases. This ending statement right here blew my mind, because these are the same people. Let me finish this before we get into this. He said, and I quote, "This isn't a case of one fraudulent company in a serious industry. The entire notion of crypto is nonsense, not useful for payments, That made me laugh because I'm going to blow your mind right now. No inflation hedge, no scarcity, no taxing authority, just a tool of speculation for greater fools. Okay. These are the same people telling you this stuff right here. Okay. No use case at all. The entire industry. Okay. It says right here, not useful for payments. Yeah, did you guys forget that this happened last week? November 15th, 2022. New York Fed launches a 12-week CBDC pilot program with major banks. Okay. What is this? If you haven't seen this already, New York Fed announces phase 1 results of the New York Innovation Center's Project Cedar. And I'm going to go into this again because some of the key things that this gentleman said right here, a president of the Federal Reserve, okay, it's hilarious, ladies and gentlemen, that they're putting this FUD out to people and people are really believing it. Phase 1 of the Project Cedar experiment examined the potential application of distributed ledger technology, specifically blockchain, to enhance the functionings of cross-border payments. The 12-week experiment included the development of a wholesale CBDC prototype and revealed that the wholesale cross-border digital currency transactions supported by blockchain technology can deliver fast and safe payments. Yet this gentleman is sitting here right now saying it is not useful for payments. What? Oh my gosh. I literally cannot smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to this YouTube channel because people are losing their minds out this joint. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm going to continue reading this one. So, Project Cedar, phase 1 revealed. And again, remember, these are the same people, okay, putting out these articles to you. Yet behind the scenes, what are they doing? Project Cedar, phase 1 revealed promising applications of blockchain technology in modernizing critical payments infrastructures. And in our inaugural experiment provides a strategic launchpad for further research and development regarding the future of money and payments from the U.S. perspective. The experiment revealed 3 key findings that showed cross-border payments supported by blockchain technology can deliver faster and safer payments. Faster payments, then it continues on, atomic settlement, then it continues on, safer and accessible transactions. Yet it literally says right here, this gentleman, it is not useful for payments, but behind the scenes, they're testing this stuff. Oh man. Last but not least, phase 1 of Project Cedar revealed key questions and highlighted areas for further research, specifically around the ledger platform designs, XRP, sorry, I had something in my throat. Interoperability and security as part of its continued wholesale CBDC research. Interoperability, I read that part already. The New York's exchange will explore, or whatever NYIC will explore questions related to the interoperability and ledger design, including how to achieve concurrence and best enforce atomic transactions across different blockchain-based payment systems. You can't make this stuff up. This is the same individual. Okay, check this article out. Okay, this is this is from back in August 2021. Okay, this is the guy right here who saying that, you know, crypto has no use case for payments, right? And that it's all just a big Ponzi scheme. Okay, well, when he said the same thing last year in August of 2021, let's see when this article came out. We go up here at the top. Yep. Updated August 18, 2021. Crypto is 95% fraud, hype, noise, and confusion, says Fed Neil Kashkari. Well, if we go over to the charts on BTC back in August of 2021, you guys can see right here where he said that at. This was what, August 18th. As soon as he said that, ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin went to new all-time highs. So, I mean, I don't know. You know, you guys want to believe this individual and what it is that he's saying. I can agree with him in the sense of, yes, there are majority of fraudulent participants in this market space as of right now, but they're going to get witted out. The blood is not done being shed. The crypto projects that actually have real world utility are going to survive long term. And yes, there are those crypto projects out there and companies out there, ladies and gentlemen. Do your research. I can't stress enough to stop investing in meme coins. If this whole FTX implosion, the whole Three Arrows Capital implosion, the Celsius implosion, everything that's happened so far this year has not woken you up to say, okay, maybe I shouldn't just be messing around for these quick gains. Maybe I should take an intraday trading perspective and understand that I can trade on a day-to-day perspective or day-to-day approach the cryptocurrency markets instead of just dumping my money into these meme coins, these NFTs, and watch them get rug pulled right before my eyes. Like, it should. I'm not trying to sit here and tell people what to do, but you should definitely 110% at least try and attempt to preserve your capital, ladies and gentlemen, right? And so if you know that in the past, rug pull projects that are overseas or unregulated or have any type of like I just showed you guys in a video last week, that Binance is flagged by the United Kingdom for money laundering. Why would you use the Binance trading platform when that has been something that has popped up in their past? If you trade on Binance at that point in time, knowing that, openly knowing that after watching that video, but you still have assets on Binance, you are at risk. You cannot sit there and just be like, oh, nothing's going to happen to my money. It's safe. It's good. No, always be on your toes. Always be on edge in this cryptocurrency market, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's going to protect your assets. I cannot stress enough. Okay. So I just wanted to show you all the, this Fed FUD. Okay. And again, these are the same people telling you all the cryptocurrency market is fraudulent and Ponzi schemish. Okay. But they're putting out articles like this: money payments, the US dollar in the age of digital transformation. This just came out January 2022. This whole entire article, okay, this whole entire article right here, it talks about the digital transformation, talks about CBDC use and implementation and utility and all of that. Okay. We come over here even to this article, okay, Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System, International Finance Discussion Papers, and you type in use cases and it's mentioned 12 times. 12 different times where they mention the word use cases. Yet over here, this Fed president is allowed to just openly say stuff like this, that cryptocurrency markets or the cryptocurrency market as a whole has no use case. Yet they have articles literally that the general public can go read where it says use case 12 times in their one PDF. What it's literally disgusting how openly these people are to just lying straight to the general public, and the general public just like eating their lies. Like, oh yeah, what? Oh, the Federal Reserve said it's a scam. Oh, I'm not. Nope. I'm gonna just sit on the sidelines. Okay. More for us. That's how I see it. Anyways, moving on. Okay. Hbar, right? Hbar, it's just interesting. I found this little tiny clip of Lehman Beard saying something similar. So check this out, ladies and gentlemen, real fast before we go into the Hbar breakdown.
Well, you don't. The whole industry is moving away from that. So that's not true. There's also people who say, well, blockchain has no value anyway. Why are you wasting anything on it? That is now being proven totally false. Many real-world businesses are building on blockchain in ways that are fundamentally important. And even if all you cared about is being green, if your credit card is something you need, Visa credit card transactions use 90 times as much energy as Hedera transactions. 90 times as much energy as Hedera transactions. So if you did it through Hedera rather than credit.
Okay, anyway, so we're not going to get into the whole utility and use case behind Hedera, Hbar, and whatnot. That's, maybe for another potential video. I'm going to go over the potential price action of Hbar, what it is that I'm looking for in the market. This is not financial advice. This is what I'm doing. This is what I've announced to the CYPRX students that I'm doing at Head the Curve. You guys can see via a screenshot that I sent to the CYPRX students. Again, in order to see screenshots that I sent to the students ahead of time via what it is that I'm doing in the market, you have to be enrolled to the CYPRX mentorship program. This is straight from our private group chat. I said to the CYPRX students, I mentioned to them, sending them a screenshot that I was going to be buying Hbar. I said to them on 11/16, this is November 16th, I have buy limits set on Hbar in case the market moves lower. I've mentioned to you all that under 6 cents, I'm in accumulation mode. Now, there is a reason behind that, and I'm going to break that down for you all here on today's YouTube video breakdown. But as you all can see, when I sent that screenshot to the students, price action on Hbar was roughly here. And just today, my buy limits were triggered on Hbar. Not a decent push away from the buy limits that I had set, but we're up about 2% on our buy limits that were triggered on Hbar. Again, sending the students my analysis ahead of time. I also have buy limits set down here at around 3.5 to 3 cents in case these equal lows get taken out and the bottom is not in on Hbar. That is something for you all to be mindful of, not financial advice. This is where I personally have my buy limit set on Hbar, just in case we do see a rollover on Hbar to come and attack the liquidity beneath this retail trap. Again, in my personal opinion. But from that screenshot, you guys saw that I mentioned to the CYPRX students that underneath of 6 cents, I am in accumulation mode on Hbar. There's a reason behind that. If I go to the weekly chart and we measure from Hbar's all-time high at roughly around 57 or 58 cents, some odd number like that, right? We are over 90% discount. I'm almost 110% sure. I haven't measured this out in a couple of days. Let's see. From the high down to where price action is currently at. Yep, we're 92% discounted. So for me, as a long-term hodler who's not looking for bullish moon boy targets to be hit on Hbar or anything like that, I'm not going to be the type of YouTube channel that's going to sit here and say, oh, I think Hbar is going to go to $1. I think Hbar is going to go to $4 or whatever the case. These bullish moon boy targets that are out there amongst the general public, I'm the type of individual as an intraday trader who can take positions long-term in this market, anywhere between maybe a year to 2, maybe 3 years max. And hopefully we do see a return to all-time highs on Hbar. Personally, I have enough capital to accumulate enough Hbar to have an experienced life-changing wealth if we do even just return back to its all-time high at 57 cents. And that is accumulating underneath of 6 cents on Hbar, where if we just drag this measuring tool up to 6 cents, that would still put us almost 90% discounted from its all-time high. As an investor and not a speculator who's just looking for bullish moonboy targets based off of some random Fibonacci extension number, that is very realistic. Why? Because we have over-leveraged sellers in the market above these highs, and eventually the market makers will return, in my personal opinion, again, not financial advice, to at least attack the liquidity above these highs, creating a higher high in the market, especially if the Hedera use cases that I've personally researched are and do in fact come into fruition over the long period of time. I do see the potential rise in evaluation of Hbar price action well above its all-time high at 57 cents. I will be majorly cash out of my Hbar position, probably selling over half of my Hbar position if we do ever surpass the all-time highs. I'm not one of those individuals. Again, these utility-driven assets, in my personal opinion, you can accumulate enough of them to experience life-changing wealth, paying off debt, buying a house, investing in cash flow businesses at these low prices with utility-driven assets like XDC, Casper, Hbar, XLM. They're all over 85% discounted from their all-time highs. That's the approach that I'm taking, ladies and gentlemen. You guys need to make sure that you do your own personal research. I've mentioned to you guys for quite some time that I'm accumulating enough of these utility-driven assets, for example, like Hbar, that is over 90% discounted from its all-time high, and I will be selling on the next bull run majority of my positions if we ever do surpass just that all-time high. Now, of course, I do have bullish moonboy perspectives in the market. I don't share those openly. I have long-term bags in the market that I will always hold for years to come, just as a market participant and just in case. But for me, on a coin like Hbar, ladies and gentlemen, we're over 92% discounted from its all-time high. This is an absolute steal. And in my personal opinion, I would never sleep on this opportunity. Okay. I don't know about you all, but I'm not sleeping on this opportunity. As you all saw from the screenshot that I sent to the CYPRX students, our buy limits were triggered, sent them that trade ahead of the curve, letting them know that I will be buying Hbar at that potential area. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have my update on Hbar. You have what it is that I'm doing and looking for in the market on Hbar. With that being said, maybe potentially I'll give you guys some intraday targets later on this week on Hbar, or what it is that I'm expecting in the short-term price action. As always, ladies and gentlemen, if you all enjoyed this little Monday breakdown, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We do appreciate the love and the support. Make sure that if you would like to enroll in the CYPRX mentorship program and you have any questions, you're always more than welcome to email me at customersupport@cyprxtrading.com. And the link is in the description down below for anybody that is interested at the bottom of our video breakdowns. As always, ladies and gentlemen, blessings, be cognizant, be aware, and I will see you all in the next YouTube video breakdown.
I won't stop till I hear him say